So it's going? We're running right now.
Yep.
Welcome back to the Foscottweman Report, where today, it's going to be a little bit different today as, you see that we're not in our office room. We are elsewhere, that being Scott's house, which is yours truly. And today for the Foscottweman Report, we have the Fo.
Yo!
We have the Scott, which is yours truly. We have the silent we, and we have the man.
I am the man.
He is the man.
I also realized that we have the faux Scott, but like if we switch
Man,
spots,
we.
it's
Man, we.
But we're not going to do that.
We're not going to do that. But it's still silent.
That is
so
true.
it is still the Foscottweman Report. But today it's going to be a special day. As you see, we have a lot of food out. 40 nuggets in total from Wendy's. We have a half-eaten baguette that only Fo will be eating.
Yep.
Some pizza given by the man. And the we... Oreo fluff.
He gave us Oreo fluff.
And, of course...
Here's my baguette.
Man, if you will, I'll show the camera.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
today I, Scott, myself, made something quite devious. I call it the nug, if you can see it yourself. It has been sitting like this. Oh, it's juicing everywhere. It has been sitting with nothing. We're gonna actually call it the snug, where it is saucy, sour, and spicy.
Well, because we put two different hot sauces on.
Yeah, we put 777 original. We had what was it? Pokey Pokey?
Peri Peri.
Peri Peri hot sauce. Warhead Super Sour Spray Candy was dipped on it.
Mm-hmm.
And seasoning made by Famous Dave's Devil Spit seasoning.
And who else to try this devious of nuggets but the man?
But the man himself. Or if you want to get political, we can add the we into it as well. Because if you guys do not remember,
This
there
is
were
the
only
punishment for the Pocky video, or for the Pocky chip, basically.
Yeah, since you guys did so well on it, you guys have to, of course,
Indulge.
and share the spice of this. Of course, it's not going to be as bad as the chip, obviously.
God, no.
Honestly, after this podcast, I might actually just start buying Hy-Vee baguettes and eating them for snacks throughout the day. I'm not kidding. This is a good baguette.
Now, how are we going to be supposed to you didn't supply us with like a knife or anything.
I don't have knives down here. I don't believe.
I'll grab a knife.
Just rip it in half, Parker. Just give it a good rip.
I'm not cutting my fingers on this already.
With the man.
Man.
We don't have our gloves today. We can't do
Yeah.
that.
No, you guys do not have
I
your
need
gloves.
One more normal nut.
Just so you
What if I cut it with a pencil?
Yes, nothing like eating lead.
What if I go back
Well, you know what? We'll use this card pack that I've kept here. The card pack from none other than Trademark. Please sponsor us. Like that's ever gonna happen. Oh, look at that juices.
Bro.
It's so hard to look at, isn't it?
All right. Are we ready? All right.
Wait, now I need to sit down. I need to throw this away.
This is
I need to see this.
Oh, it tripped on me.
Now, before you guys do this, we gotta get a shot down of some stuff. We're going straight off in this. Sadly, you'll be able to see the reactions, surprisingly, but you guys gotta take your shots. You gotta take your shots with the chip.
That's already on this.
I know, but you gotta drink it down somehow. You gotta get it all down.
We have super sour warhead spray.
Yeah, you know what?
And Scott's tradition is just to take the whole thing and take a shot out of it.
Yeah, that's just my tradition.
Right.
I just love doing that. Do you want me to open up yours?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. We're all gonna take it with.
Are we gonna start with this first?
Yeah, you're gonna swag it down, and then you guys will
The
have
whole
your nut.
thing?
Yeah, it's a shot.
Ah!
And of course, it's not alcoholic. I just want to put that out there.
I don't think Warhead sells alcoholic products.
Yeah.
Just imagine if they did, though.
That
That would be.
That could be weird.
That would be interesting.
That would be quite.
I mean, like this green apple one smells really good, but I know it's not gonna taste very good once it hits my taste buds. I just
Gotta
played
put the cap back on.
That's cap. That is a cap.
Do you need help?
Yeah.
The foe might be spared for this one.
No, he will not.
Oh, I got it.
Oh, you got it?
No, hold on. We need that thing back. We're just gonna cut it open.
What thing?
The card.
Oh, the card's already thrown away.
What do you do to this?
There we go.
I accidentally got the cap off. And it's kind of hard to pull it off without the cap. Are you sure you got it?
I mean, it's making noises.
Look at that struggle.
I just don't want to like pop it on and everything go everywhere.
It's just like acid. Everyone just starts boiling alive.
Well, it's more or less not to make a sticky mess, because these things are sticky as hell. Yep. You know, it's just how high is yours? You know, we could probably add a bit more to it.
What are you doing?
Struggling.
There we go.
You filled it up all
Question.
the way.
That's like,
Okay, hold on.
Do we have any extras?
I can just like constantly spray it in my mouth for like 5 minutes.
No, we're not allowing that.
You could just take a swig of this one that doesn't have as much.
We'll just do this one.
Yeah, no. Let's take that. You can. Why'd you do this to me?
Why?
Okay.
use your teeth.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Can I use my teeth?
For the viewers, the
I'll
Scott
just
here
drink this one because
filled,
that's disgusting.
he filled up my spray all the way to the top, which is not.
I didn't
how it
touch
is.
this rim at all.
I'm not touching.
I tried all that. Do you want to use my glue then?
And here, do you want mine?
Since I didn't-
I'll take a drink.
I never touched that. I never.
So is
used
this just
my-
the sample spray?
Yeah, it's just a sample. All right,
I'm gonna die.
you're gonna live.
Put
Now-
way too much in mine.
Just take a little sip. Get the. Don't want to get all of it. Okay, now to the Foscottweman Report. Where
God.
is this our 10th episode?
It's either the 11th or 10th.
11th or
We don't
10th?
know.
To the 11th or 10th.
11th, so I'm pretty sure it might be the 11th.
This is not gonna go.
All right, to the 11th or 10th Foscottweman Report.
Even Joey's
Cheers,
over here
boys.
like, I didn't do it. No, oh my god, guys,
I already did it.
I
Yeah,
am.
that ain't bad.
It's not bad.
No.
All right, look. It just went up my nose as I took that
You know,
tiny sip.
you know,
so now
after,
my
like,
mouth feels weird.
You know, for context, after stuffing like 5 different warheads into my mouth all at once, this doesn't seem too bad. Don't take that out of context. It's just something that literally happened.
Yeah. All right. No sippies.
I'm trying to get it down.
Mama didn't raise no wussy.
She did.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Mama didn't raise no puss.
Okay.
But like, no joke, I am actually more scared about chugging this than eating the pocky chip.
Yeah,
Just take a sip.
yeah, I'm pretty sure this is it. I've just yet.
3, 2, 1, go. Attaboy. You didn't get all of it? Get it all.
Bruh.
All of it down.
All the,
Chug,
all the
chug,
way.
Chug.
It takes you this long just to drink that little bit.
How was it? It wasn't that bad.
Shot at that point.
See, look at that. Alright, jeez, making such a.
Now, this monstrosity here.
That is a cat.
Bottoms up.
Now, to the nugget. Alright, take a bite. All of it in. Mmm.
Yummy.
How is it?
It's not that bad actually. It just, it's just the taste is horrible.
Yeah.
Now get a good carbonated swig in there,
Oh my
Parker.
god.
Get a nice.
That is that has already been spiced with this.
Thanksgiving
by
with
the way.
Thanksgiving with the family.
Thanksgiving with the family, where it's nothing but torture.
Aggressively eats a
Holy
big
cow! Stop making aggressive bites with your baguette. You're making such a mess.
Alright.
Wrong.
The horrors
Yeah,
have
of course it's gonna be wrong.
been challenged.
And they're over, just like that. At the very beginning. And hot sauces are right there. We have the toxic wastes, which are literally just a toned down
Not happening.
forehead. What?
Anyway,
Yeah, we have much more nuggets.
we literally brought.
Oh, is
4.
there more upstairs?
No.
No,
There's still that one.
there's still that one. Wait, all of them. Oh, the Parker has that one.
Me and Peyton just eating.
I'm gonna have more.
Alright. But yeah, it was a good time. Let's pop open
How's
the
the fluff?
I'm gaming guy. I'm gaming guy.
You're welcome, because I literally just made it this morning.
So was the nugget not that bad?
it was just,
I think the sourness probably would have toned
Yeah.
down the.
It just
it was much more. It had an awful taste, but it
Yeah.
wasn't bad. Just an awful taste.
it just tasted like just not good.
It just
Yeah,
tasted
Just
like.
not
compared to the chip challenge that we did, a million times easier than that.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Since you guys are still talking right now, you know.
I mean, yeah.
I'm still talking.
Yeah.
And now we have more shower candies.
Yeah. I say we should do the nugget again, but this time
Okay.
without the sour.
No.
No?
Take 4 nuggets. Stuff one of those sour candies inside one of them.
That would hurt your teeth.
Oh.
These are some cold nuggies because we got them at 3:30. What time is it now?
It's almost 4:45.
4:45. So these
yeah.
are some cold nuggets.
Also, for context, I'll be leaving.
I mean, cold
Not
nuggets
too
aren't
long.
bad. Like free, like just throw, like odd nuggets, yeah, maybe, but
I actually want to get some of this fluff before I do it. So
Yeah.
I'm decision.
dude, there's plenty.
Yeah. Oh, well, before I leave, okay, here you go. I just had to get some of it. Oh, I also have to upstairs this thing.
Just take a handful, Parker. Really give the camera a view.
Hi.
Yeah, just showing off that buttocks.
I could.
No, I already know what's in your head, and you're not doing that.
Please
We all know exactly what you're thinking.
I do not want to be banned off Twitch, please.
What's we gonna do?
You don't want to be banned off Twitch, but you saw all the other things that Twitch was advising for you to watch.
We are not getting into that.
Am I wrong? Exactly.
What?
Exposure not that boy.
Yes. All right.
Anyway, but it's just ASMR. Really.
Makes it even better.
Hey, my mic gets really good when you get up close to it. So
No.
Do I actually?
I know what you're thinking of. No.
All right, friends.
Hold on.
I need to eat some of this fluff.
You see this nugget right here, Park?
I sure do love fluff.
Hey, Parker, can you have a nug for me real quick?
Why? Why me?
I don't know.
I'm eating fluff.
Just wash it down with fluff. That lick was aggressive.
I don't have a spoon, so I'm just licking it up.
I guess.
I don't know. That smell.
Margaritas.
Okay,
baby.
well, like, mind you, I have to go eat food with family after this, and I'm over here just eating.
You won't vomit or nothing. I'll only do a few dips. Because that was not satisfying to me at all.
there you go.
Little dips. See, look, not even that much. Not even that much.
Well, that man's gonna need it. Stop.
All right, well, hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on.
What's up?
How come I'm the one who has to deal with this?
Because you're Parker.
But why
Because you're
can't he?
Because I'm a wuss baby.
Give it a nugget.
Eat this.
I'm trying to eat this baguette.
Well, it's not fun with we because he just eats it and then it's all right. It's all fine. All fine and dandy.
But it's fine that he's accepting it anyway.
Have that seasoning. Taste that thing. How's that seasoning?
Does it taste exactly the same?
Yeah?
I'm trying to eat this baguette
Joey,
as
Give-
neatly as I
As
possibly can.
neatly as you
give
can.
me a piece of your baguette, okay, please. Please.
For what?
I need something to dip in it.
No! I'm disgracing my baguette like that.
Alright, I say since I made you guys all do that, I need to try a bit of this hot sauce myself.
Nah, bro, you're
No,
putting
it's-
that thing
it's
in
like-
the container of
It's
spice.
not spicy or hot at all. It's just it has a bad taste. That's it.
Wait,
Probably the
hold on.
seasoning.
Pause for a second, Nathan. Why didn't you just glaze the thing with this and then put it in the seasoning box where it would collect more seasoning?
I'm not smart enough for that.
I'm rocket science.
Because he's not a
Yeah.
barbecue genius like me and you.
No, barbecue chicken.
Barbecue chicken.
The vegetarian over here is the barbecue king.
I hate barbecue sauce. I really do, but
Really?
yeah.
No.
Anyway, before
Yeah, party. I think parsley.
Very,
Hey. I think after that chip, it really just put our it really put like our spice holding
got a little
on a whole nother level.
oh yeah.
Because I held that chip in without drinking anything for like more than 5 minutes. I know for sure.
And then you threw up like what? twice.
Once. It was once.
That was one.
But still, I think I'm gaining a much better holding for hot sauce now. Which honestly isn't half bad.
Especially me and Man here with the hour-long.
The entire hour, like to the minute that we went.
I went beyond that. I went an hour.
Honestly, as a matter of fact, I might just figure out which one's hotter because I didn't taste anything for Pocky Peri Peri. Pocky.
By the way,
So do you want all
I
that?
never-
Yeah, because I actually do.
by the way, I never figured out what my mic sounded like to other people.
I'll be good.
I never figured out what my mic sounded like to other people, so
I guess we'll figure that out.
I mean,
you
so
guys
far-
already know.
Well,
So-
yeah.
so
I guess
far-
you'll figure it out.
By the way, Twitch is reading it. It's fine, really. This is actually.
Just picking up. Because, dude, when I first got the microphone, it would not pick me up like a moderate distance, but I'll be halfway across my room and it would pick up everything I did.
That's what it's doing now.
Oh, yeah, that's what it's doing right now because maybe it's like one for podcasts. Quite literally. All right,
Because,
so
like,
Peri
my-
Peri was nothing.
Yeah.
Let's try
My-
777, which I've heard good
The mic
things
on my
about
desk is like
777.
right here compared to my face. Mic right here, face right here, facing my monitor. And I'm pretty sure it picks me up okay at this point.
Yeah.
But like when I first got it,
I can't
I
taste
could
any of it.
be in the hallway from my bedroom and it would pick up every
What
movement
is this?
I did.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my
It
god.
was so stupid.
I
Did
can't
you have like the
confirm.
noise suppression like cover facing towards you at all or no?
No.
What
when
is
I
this
first got it.
sorcery? Do I
But
just
then I-
not taste sour?
But then I
vodka
adjusted
anymore?
the microphone and then I started putting that back on and then it actually worked.
I mean,
What is this?
I mean, there actually is like a phenomenon where if you eat too many spicy foods that have actual capsaicin in them, you can become like
Do you think that's what the chip did?
Drink it.
not after one time.
Drink it.
But it is an actual thing to like eat like peppers and stuff.
Too much
Stuff that's
chip.
dusted with
Too much
capsaicin. And if you eat
chip.
too much of it, the spice won't affect you.
Yeah, because it basically kills all your
Does,
kills all your taste buds.
Yeah.
does Senior Scott like hot stuff?
My dad?
Mhm.
No. He just likes something that's toned down.
Well, see, my dad is the type of guy who will just eat a straight up habanero for like breakfast. So
It tastes good. It just doesn't give anything hot sauce.
So basically, we got like the least spicy hot sauces we could find. We need to get that package in, and then we just proceed to
Well, you
die.
see, at High V, there was a lot of them, right? You could get them 20% off because I worked there. A guy came in both to Logan, to Gas's High V, and to my High V, and bought all of the stocks of that chip.
What is he doing?
Over $200 worth of those chips.
I wonder if he's like mass producing like crumbs for
Like seasoning.
no, not seasoning, like literally just like to dip a chicken leg in and then deep fry it.
Oh my god. if
Yeah,
that's the
like
case-
breading.
If that's the case, please tell me where.
I might just
very
take that
next
as
That's
post
actually
on
not a
the
bad
report.
idea. Does anyone own a deep fryer?
You can make your own juice.
Yeah. My dad has like this pan thing and he puts like a net over and he puts like oil and stuff.
Next homemade Foscottweman Report.
We just need to
Pocky
deep fry.
breaded chicken.
We just need to deep fry some chicken.
You know how much of those chips you would need?
Yeah, a
Because
lot, but
Because there's only one chip, but also you are gonna need gloves
yeah, I know.
to crush
because
that.
because one finger on that is a death sentence. if
You were
try to touch your eye.
you were wearing a glove and you didn't even eat it.
No,
Yeah, and you still went, ooh, the smell of it.
And then there's me.
Because it smelled like death.
Yeah.
Oh
well,
yeah,
It literally smelled.
we
It's
all
just
we
that
all
smell
went to
of
death's
that
door. We all went to death's door.
Especially the young. He literally encountered the devil like 2 seconds in.
Yeah, we knocked at death's door, threw eggs at his window, and he kind of wanted to give us payback, being that shit. I mean, it made me threw up, but after that, I felt like $120.
I just went home and my
Throwing
son-
up
my
always
stomach
makes you
felt
feel
really
better.
Oh yeah, because it's like it's your body saying, "Get this out of me now."
It's your emergency training system.
Yeah, because I
That's
threw
a
up,
good
and
way
then
of putting it.
well, yeah, but then after that, I still had the stomach ache.
Yeah.
I went to esports, and I was like, oh no.
I had the stomach ache as soon as I started walking home.
Speaking of esports, I was hoping to get to this topic pretty soon.
Oh,
because
really?
We put it off for 2 podcasts.
Oh no,
Wait, what
Parker,
was
we're
it?
gonna talk about
Nah,
No, it's-
he needs to talk, and then before I leave, actually, should I just do mine first?
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
yours
you do
first.
So I've been waiting to do this for 3 weeks, but now I finally have the chance. Now,
We can't start to hit yet.
What's
now there is
Oh,
a
man.
there's a YouTube personality out there named Badlands Chugs.
Oh,
Badlands
no.
Chugs is this guy who literally will take giant glasses in like full 2 liters of sodas,
and
And
just
will-
gulp them down.
and he will chug them all in one. Now, if you follow the meme community, you've most likely seen this man because of the Badlands Chugs chugs the entire ocean, which became very popular
I
last
don't
year.
know why.
But I
This is a
have
joke.
a theory that Joey and Badlands Chugs are the same person. Now, you might be saying they don't look anything alike. They aren't even the same ethnicity. But there is one key point we are overlooking.
What?
Joey drinks soda.
Oh
Therefore,
my god.
Wait.
there was this one time where Joey was sitting there in the conference room and he pulled out a Sprite bottle
Right.
and he chugged the rest of it.
When there was like a quarter left.
Do not interrupt. Therefore, Joey is Badlands Chugs in disguise.
Really?
Joey Chugs. So I like how he's right behind me.
Just like, are you sure about that? Let's just take this.
And plus, Joey at one point said that he enjoys drinking soda. Therefore, it's only reasonable to assume that Joe is
So
Badlands Chugs.
your base argument is that I am Badlands Chugs because I drink soda. But so do you. And
Tech-
you.
Wait, yeah, he actually has a good point.
Technically, this isn't soda. This is lemon lime.
This is literally the exact same thing as what you were drinking.
That is a Wendy's soda. This is lemon lime.
I can. Empty can. I poured it into this.
Joey, quit arguing with me in this situation. You're just jealous of my power because you're Badlands.
Or are
Chugs.
you just jealous that I am Badlands Chugs?
Why would I be jealous of
Because
Why
you
wouldn't you
drink
be?
Chugs.
Your Balance Hugs met
that? Met that one dude.
that one dude, you know?
Yeah.
Leon Lush. Leon Lush, please. If you ever see this, I highly doubt you will. I love your videos.
Badlands
Leon
Chugs,
Lush is
please
hilarious.
sponsor.
Yeah.
Please go watch
Speaking
Leon Lush. He's funny.
Send this to Badlands Chugs' email. Badlands. We would love to get in contact with you.
Badlandschugs@gmail.com.
We would love to get into contact with you.
We're trying to get all this.
He
We're trying to.
he would love to get into a contact with
No,
you.
I would as well because
Just-
Badlands Chugs is such a nice guy.
Just imagine an episode where Badlands Chugs comes in and he does a Foscottweman Report podcast. That would just be the greatest
And
thing
he
ever.
just, while he does it, out of like nowhere, he just pulls out a 2-liter, drinks it, and just.
You mean Joey? Because we always have Badlands Chugs on a podcast.
Try one of these. They're not sour.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just stuff your
Thank
face,
you.
please.
Thank you for taking that out.
See,
And
it's
then,
not bad, right? It's basically kind of like a toned down Warhead, is it not?
Good, you shut him up. Thank you.
Is it bad? Really? Was that necessary?
It went up my nose. Ow! Wait, hold up. This happened twice.
How big are your nostril canals?
Nostrils.
Nostrils.
They're huge.
They're
It went up.
Now it's in your Oreo fluff.
Oh my god.
Your eyes are watering, man.
I would totally finish that if it didn't go up my nose.
I have.
Wait a second. I politely asked for a baguette.
Inside. You get the
Oh.
inside.
It's on the inside. It's on the inside.
Oh, got me. Hey.
I apologize for whatever the heck you people just watched with what I just did.
I sauce on it.
With the noise that I made.
Yeah, that was
Oh.
gross.
Well, because I just didn't expect it to go up my nostril and then fall back into my throat like that.
One dip, one dip.
Jorge,
I think
Jorge
like-
is just for the.
I'm not gonna. Yeah. Can we just take a moment for Jorge? Look at him. He just transformed
Into a turkey.
into
for
a
us.
turkey just for us.
Into a
Of course,
very-
we're not gonna cook him or anything. That's just diabolical.
Uh,
There we go. That works.
Jorge's a turkey.
But
Well, maybe
honestly,
back
I'm
to-
not gonna lie. Before the chip, I was such a baby to hot sauce. Kid you not? And now I just don't taste it. Ooh, now I just don't taste it.
I actually
Heavy,
really,
heavy cry.
I actually just realized that.
Little baby, ooh,
I actually realized that I took the Pocky chip better than toxic waste sour.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just
How does that make
realized
you
that.
feel?
So, what's your topic? No, actually, it's
Yeah, there you
Actually, speaking of moving on to the topic, I will be departing.
go. Oh, sorry.
I
get
have
out of- get out of
family.
here, Badlands Chugs.
Oh,
Blackmail.
Blackmail. That's your last words on the podcast.
Blackmail. Now leave. Don't say anything else.
Nothing else. Nothing else. You already said your goodbyes. Goodbye, man. Thanks for coming. I love you.
There's no.
Oh, and off-topic camera. We get to see a good pic of his dumpy.
Does that need to be censored?
I don't think dumpy needs to be censored. Censored, right?
No, it won't be.
Fat dumpy.
Clap can.
Clap can.
We're not bringing this up again.
We're not bringing this up on the Foscottweman Report.
Anybody who plays R6 will probably be so confused by that.
Not really.
Anybody who doesn't play R6 is going to be confused too.
I think anybody's gonna be confused.
Everyone will be confused. Except
You're
for
the
these
only
two because
person-
they're because they
Yeah.
know.
Goodbye,
You're the
man.
only person who ever made it into
Bless you.
existence.
I created clap cam with my own hands.
And how's that make you feel? Are
I
you
did it-
astonished?
I did it in like 15 minutes with no reference because my Chromebook died.
I won't lie. It was a pretty good reference. However, it should not exist.
Okay.
Why not?
I
Why not, babe?
Alright, let's move on to your topic.
All right. What is your topic, Lee?
Okay. So my topic.
Is should esports be considered a sport?
Well, now that brings up my topic. Surprisingly, do we consider March Band as a sport? Because if that's considered
Oh boy.
and I quote, sport, I would say esports isn't a sport as well. But I also, at the time, I don't really think esports is a sport.
Okay, what is your reasoning?
What my reasoning is?
Yeah, why esports isn't a sport?
Well, I don't really have like a big topic against that, but more or less it's just because you're playing a game and it's not really athletic. Most games or most sports are seen as being athletic.
That's I'm going to say stigma for that is that most people recognize it for a very long time. Yeah, sports have been recognized as physical activities.
Yeah.
However,
But it's mental athletic.
well, not really, because esports can also be physical.
My thighs.
Physical as well, because you have to remember muscle movement, speed, agility as well. So, yes, and it's all more toward the mental aspect as well. But it's also
Yeah.
toward the physical.
Oh, dog scared me.
My dog does it. All right, back.
Sorry for the interruption.
Sorry about that.
The pupper.
Put the dog downstairs.
Anyway, so Joey, what is your take on it? Should esports be considered a sport, yes or no?
Okay, well, I have a pretty different view on it because esports is not a sport, it's esports. Well, you gotta think about it.
It's its own different type of sport.
You have to think about it in a sense that sports involve football, baseball, soccer, volleyball, stuff like that. Esports involves different games.
Ooh.
So you have to think about it like that.
So it's like two different cultures. Of
Comparing
sports.
marching band and esports is not going to be the same thing because we're talking marching band in the context of it being a sport. Esports is its own separate category of things. You can look up a definition of esports and a definition of sports. There's no definition of marching band.
So you're with me on that?
Yes.
Yeah.
I would say esports is a sport just for the fact that it's a team competitive aspect, team competition, which most games are in the esports category.
Yeah, I got you. Little Scott. This is a podcast. No. Too bad. Make yourself some.
No, I know you have food.
We're in a podcast right now,
I don't
Lily.
care.
I don't
You can
care
take some
about.
fluff if you want.
You can take some fluff, but
What's that?
Oreo
That's
fluff.
fluff.
Who made that?
I did.
The wheat.
There's plenty of that.
What's in it?
Marshmallow,
Oreo fluff.
Oreos, and Cool Whip.
Diabetes and box.
Yeah, basically.
Oh shoot, are you?
Yes, we've been recording, and you're in the camera.
No. Then I'll have
Goodbye,
some stuff
Scott.
later. Hold up.
Little Scott. Well, this is just a big no, that I don't know if that's the right word. Contundrum. Yeah.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Anyway, I see it as like, since most games in the category are team-based sports, so I see it as that. But I also do see the mental side, well, and physical side.
Yeah.
But I can
With
also
your
see,
fingies.
but I can also see why most people don't consider it a sport because, like you said, it's not a hard physical active sport.
Yeah, sure you can practice for it and stuff like that, but it's like kind of like what Spo said. It's its own type of sport.
Yeah, it's also still a center of entertainment for a set of viewers, just like football, basketball, baseball. It's a certain set of entertainment for viewers. But with esports, the reason why it's so popular and people are getting paid so much is because there's very low supply but a very high demand. That's why most people are like retiring in their like late 20s, 30s. They're getting paid so much.
Right. And while we're on the topic of marching band, as it is,
My topic.
yes.
I did want to bring someone in who was in marching band and have
The young.
a fine debate of
You see,
sorts.
My view on it is that there are a lot of sports in existence, like some that I never heard of before. And a lot of the times, those sports involve like a scoring system, very popular players and whatnot.
Yeah.
When in terms of marching band, I've never heard of a single like professional marching band team or like a particular person who's like a star player, if you can even call them a player.
Yeah. Because not only that, like, sure, you have football where they have.
I don't even know if does marching band have a scoring system?
No. No one believes. They have like rankings, like they compete, I guess, with other schools.
Like, say-
bands, I guess. I don't know.
Say
I
for
don't
like the NFL, like they have marching bands out there.
I think there's a difference between like a sports competition and then just a competition.
Yeah.
Because like, let's take ice skating for example. Would we consider that a sport?
I would, because it's an Olympic sport.
Right.
Yeah.
There's also a scoring system to that.
Yes, and it's very. You have to be very agile. You got to make sure you don't like
A lot
hit
of
your team
intense, a lot of intense physical and mental training go into that.
Yeah.
When it comes to marching band, walking,
Well, it's all the coordination. It's
Yes.
very coordinated.
it's coordination.
Almost
but-
military style coordination is what you need for marching band.
correct, but they're not going through military training.
I wouldn't say military training, but I'm saying like coordination, like military coordinated training.
Yeah.
What
Yes.
The level I would see it at.
But at the same time, I don't even know how you score marching band in the first place.
You probably don't. Because, like, what marching band is that it's like, if you want to say it's a sport, it's a team sport where everybody has to do their own part. Even, like, with football, they have their own, like, side, like the front, that fight against one another, and then there's the people that you throw to. I'm not big on football. And then you have quarterbacks,
Receiver.
receivers. But in band, you have different instruments, which I don't really see that as, sport-wise. Weird.
Yeah, but you also have a roster of who's who and what numbers they are for football or whatever sport it is.
Uh-huh.
You have the roster, pick out who does well and who doesn't.
That kind of like what Bo said. There's no really big athlete or something like that that is known for that sport. Like you have soccer that has probably one really good person. Football, obviously, being somebody. But all around, I just don't see it as a sport because sure you hold something and walk with good leg coordination
But
and
at the
walking and such.
But
But
at the same time, I'm sorry, I came back. At the same time, you can compare marching band to a sport like golf. which I would say golf takes a lot less physical training to perform than
Without a
marching band does.
Oh yeah.
But at the same time, I also consider golf to be far more of a sport than marching band is or would be.
Yeah, because scoring system.
Yes.
There's people like Tiger Woods.
Because I understand how you play the sport. How do you play in marching band apart from just
A song.
the instrument?
Yeah. You have to play your feet. You gotta be walking.
I'll be walking.
Gotta be walking.
I gotta think about
Marching,
this.
actually.
There's a good argument here that I can make.
Because and the part that really that takes the cake is, what do you consider a sport is? What is it? What is the
What-
definition of sport?
Well-
As a matter of fact, I'll pull it up while you talk.
What I consider as a sport is a team or individual based competitive environment with a certain
Involving some sort of physical
physical, mental
application to it.
Well, yeah, physical, mental application with a score ranking of the said culture.
Oxford Languages says that sport, the definition being an activity involving physical exertion and skill in which an individual or team competes against another or others for entertainment. So technically, with how the definition works, marching band would be considered a sport due to it being physical exertion. I don't know, being physical, a skill, which is learning a thing, and then being in teams to compete against others for entertainment.
And then would esports be considered to fall under that?
The only thing that I could not see going into that is activity involving physical exertion.
Well, there is physical exertion. It's
What
just a very
Oh,
limited amount.
When you look at pro players and college players, even when it comes to esports, they have like physical programs that they need to do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They're
Well,
required to go through.
one to train their reflex capability, their agility, but also to
And
keep
keep
them fairly in shape.
Yeah.
Exactly. So technically, with that being said, due to Oxford definitions, I would say marching band is a sport, sadly, and that esports is also a sport.
It's-
That answers my topic and yours.
It's a weird concept. I guess.
Yeah.
It is weird, but like I said, things are changing, things are evolving. It's just how
Yeah.
life is.
I just want to see the day that like I actually can see like a physical point system for a marching band.
Well, I'd say the only way they could do points, at least
I-
as of now, is that how every
Like a
other
judging thing.
yeah.
What
Hold up the card and it says a number.
Well, what I think they do is that those teams actually do at a certain point go compete against the team, just like in
Yeah, they
football
don't-
marching band. Oh God, excuse me.
Yeah.
They do compete the other team's marching band, but in like on a different date and have judges judge them how their performance was.
So, yeah, but that also brings into fact with marching band. Would that also? No, never mind. I take it back. I was about to say choir, but that doesn't do physical.
Vocal cords.
Vocal
I mean,
cords.
that could be.
Actually, just because esports is kind of like doing it with only feet, you could do the same with choir, kind of. I don't want to say choir is a sport. God forbid that. I
But-
don't want to be in a sport that's choir.
But I will say it does put. I will say choir. I've never done choir, but I will say it does put a lot of strain on your vocal cords.
Oh yeah, without a
A
doubt.
lot of this strain.
But yeah, I don't like this because Oxford also kind of proves that choir can be a sport because physical exertion being your vocals, skill in which individual or teams compete against one another, which is what we actually do, and then for entertainment, which you can listen to. So basically, that's also saying choir is a sport, which I do not want to ever.
I don't agree with.
I don't agree with at all. No, don't you ever
Remember-
say I mean.
In the world of professionalism, there are also exceptions to definitions.
Yes.
True, which I'll actually say it just because you said that. Marching band, I guess, is a sport. We'll go with I guess it's a sport.
Yeah.
Because I don't ever see that being a sport. Because, too many band kids nowadays yell at me for saying it's not a sport. 'Cause it's not.
Alright, do you have a topic?
Do you have a
today?
topic, Fo?
No, actually, that was like decently what I wanted to talk about at least.
Oh, well, now. I think this is the first time we haven't talked to our topics beforehand. Because we were everywhere before getting this all started.
Yep.
We could talk. We could
Yeah.
talk about how terrible of a start this was.
Oh my god, it was pretty terrible. So first off, me and the man get here. The foe and the Scott aren't here. Apparently,
We were only a minute late behind
Yeah.
you guys due to food taking forever.
Wendy's.
Wendy's.
yeah. How long did you guys have to wait for that?
10 minutes probably.
So yeah, then we get inside. We start setting all this up. Man has to like reheat his pizza. We're trying to figure out how to set up the computer and how to set up the system that we have now. Which
Yeah.
is a hodgepodge, kind of like
We
wires.
didn't have a monitor, so yeah, the
I had to-
man.
I had to go back and go get my monitor, which you see barely in the corner right there. Get that from home. Come back. It was another 20
The
minutes.
camera is actually Mother Scott's for her work, and I need to take that back right as this finishes.
The microphone's mine.
Yeah.
That's about all I can
We have all a bunch of different elements for this
Yeah.
mess of a podcast.
Yeah, this mess of a podcast, because this looks dusty as a mofo. And I need to clean this due to Friday because of D&D.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we have D&D to look up for it. And so far, no one's canceled except for Derek and DJ, but they're little buttheads.
Poor
And they're
DJ still being
What
stuck
did they
in
do?
that poor thing.
yeah. Just what?
What are they doing?
Well, Derek can't because I guess he's going with some dude named Chase.
Oh, I remember Chase, yeah.
Yeah, and then DJ just never said he could.
I guess he's just picked it out. I don't
Yeah,
think we have anything more to talk about here.
yeah, I guess not. What do we have for timing on this?
Guess we
How long was this Scott for? Because didn't you say you wanted it to be like 3
I
hours?
wanted it to be pretty long.
Well, I think it could have been way
Parker-
longer if we had the Nell or the Young here.
That
The
probably.
Nell is supposed to come today.
Alright, do you
but
guys want
just-
any more of that fluff or not?
I'll be fine.
Okay, then I'll
The
just
Nell
eat-
was supposed to
I'll
come.
just eat it straight from the tub.
The Nell was supposed to come, but his parents said otherwise due to the COVID reasons. However, all of us are not COVID, not given any effects or anything of the sort.
We remain safe.
We remain safe. The Young could not come because his parents weren't home and he had to stay home, do all that. So, yeah, that stinks. We were wanting to have a family podcast, even though we did have most of the family
We
here.
did have the original thing.
Yeah, but sadly we could not get any extras.
Oh,
Such is life.
yeah.
Such is life. So yeah, what is our timing on the podcast?
It is 43 minutes right now.
43
That's-
minutes. That is awfully.
Okay,
I think
we
that's
can
one
just
of our
discuss like rainbow and stuff. Like,
Rainbow. We could talk about my D&D story.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm going to be late on Rainbow tonight because I have work right after this.
Hmm.
I'll be on at like 8:30.
I'm fine with that. I don't think I have anything else planned. You know, tomorrow being Thanksgiving, we're all gonna be busy, obviously.
I'll be at my aunt's house.
I will.
But later that night, I can probably get on.
Are you gonna clean that up?
Yeah.
The bread
Bro.
crumbs.
For our first time making this, this is not bad.
Oh,
How did you make that?
I don't know.
Oh, like what are the?
marshmallows and Oreo.
Oh, did you just like? How did you make the fluff out of? How did you make Oreo fluff?
So what I did is I got vanilla, 2 tablespoons of vanilla, a cup of sour cream, a cup or 8 ounces of whipped cream. Put it in a mixing bowl, mix it up for a bit, added some milk in there. Then put the marshmallow. Oh no, I added the whipped cream after mixing with the milk, the sour cream, the vanilla, and I believe something else. Then I added whipped cream, then added the crunched up Oreos. Waited a bit, added the marshmallows, then added more
Did I know that was
of
the
like
film?
solid chunky Oreos. That's about it. First time I ever made.
Nice. Well, continue the topics. I need to go clean up.
Okay, how about this? The new operator for Rainbow.
Oh, did they come out?
No, not yet.
Not yet, but
Does it hint on what it does?
We already know.
Oh, we do?
Yes.
I did not know.
Bad.
Is it?
It's horrible. It's not
me and
good.
Joey kind of had a discussion already.
It's not good at all.
How so?
So
I could show you what it is. It's basically just a grenade you throw on a wall, and when somebody walks near it, it'll detonate.
basically,
Take 10 years to detonate, but
smoke / cat can.
Ooh, not bad.
sounds good on paper. But hold on, let me.
Honestly, is it a defender?
Yeah, it's defense.
That would be a lot better on attack,
The new
honestly,
operator-
because with nomad traps, that could be actually.
Okay, but I'll let you back. Also, the new season called High Caliber. So she has like what looks like has Uzi as a primary,
Yeah.
but it's homemade. It's calibered in 50 cal express.
So what does that mean?
So do you know the 50 cal Eagle?
Okay.
That
I think so.
the
Yeah.
operator has. It shoots those same rounds, but full auto.
Oh,
It's like a 32 round magazine.
that's okay.
Here, Nate. You can hear the detonation time on this. It's too slow.
Yeah.
It's
Three
way too
second
slow.
detonation. Dude, if a Mario came through that, she'd be gone already. It's same as Ash.
Hey, Outback's getting reworked though.
Screw it. Woo! Like, even so, how reworks typically were is like, oh, you move the hatch, you move the window, so forth, yada yada. No, Outback is getting a complete workout, like complete redone, which is
Right.
honestly, I'm happy for it because Outback needed it.
Yeah.
Who did?
Outback.
The map Outback. It's not getting a hatch or two removed. No, it's getting a complete rework.
Ooh.
So I'm actually
What is that? Is that played on bombs or no?
both. It can be secure area or a bomb, but it's not in range. It's in quick flash.
Oh. I guess that could be good with Frost, because then you can confirm a kill.
But
If
that's
they
just a
just-
waste of a gadget. Isn't someone's already down? Why would you use that?
I don't know.
I mean, to
Nate,
secure,
look at us.
to secure the kill.
So how much damage does it do?
It's an instant kill.
It's no. At a certain range, it's an install. At another range, it's down, and then any farther than that, it's not doing any damage.
But still, like, it's still the outer rim of where it does not down you. It's very small.
Like there's just.
It still has
It's
a big
so
down.
bad.
A game where you have to listen very closely, it's not that good since you kind of
Plus,
get a
you can
warning.
shoot it when it's going off. So so if you have a good player like me or Joey, and you,
It's not indestructible either. You
Yeah.
can just shoot it.
Does it like turn off after that? Does it still blow up if you shoot it? Or?
No, you
it's
just destroy it.
Oh, really?
I
Yeah.
told you, it's not bulletproof.
like if they can make it like 4As where it started in its detonation phase, you need an explosive to destroy it. Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And maybe turn down the timer to instead of like 3, maybe 1.5 or 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Just it's so bad.
Per loadout,
Yeah, they
however-
made Osa, who's stupidly OP, and then they're just coming out with that.
Well, her gadget's pretty useless. However, her weapons are not. Her loadout is not.
Oh yeah, she has a decent.
She gets either impacts or a C4, but I definitely know she gets like a shield. It's that 50 caliber Uzi.
So now you can have a automatically detonating Goyo shield.
I guess so.
That.
But
Yeah,
That would be a
but-
viable tactic.
Well,
But
yeah, because
if
that
it
kind of
doesn't-
make Goyo useless because not only does Goyo's thing kind of hurt you, it only goes off on enemies.
Okay, but if it detonates when you vault over the deployable, then you can just vault back over it.
True.
You vault over the deployable, you trigger the gadget to go off, you still have time to turn around and vault back over the shield.
Not the Goyo shield?
No,
just
just
the
your,
normal
just a regular
deployable.
shield.
your
Yeah.
budget shield.
Oh.
Your budget thorn shield.
What if you just attach that to a Goyo shield?
I mean, remote detonating Goyo shield, I guess.
I mean, you don't have to use the C4 on it. However, C4 is still already instant now.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't
I
like.
think it's just more like she's going to be used as a trick operator instead of like as like what people as like a Capcan sort of.
Yeah.
But the setup time for it is so long.
Oh yeah.
Like it takes ages for that thing to deploy.
Like almost as slow as the Thunderbird L station.
So long.
Yeah.
And then you have the Finka rework.
That I'm
What's
actually
that?
excited for.
What's
So
that?
Finka can now boost herself up when she's down.
Ooh.
They got rid of the recoil penalty when you get boosted. I think that's it.
Well,
I
so
think they're
recoil-
keeping the damage vulnerability with it.
Ooh, you get you get vulnerability if you're getting
Yeah,
shot?
because when bullets go through you, an increased heart rate will make you bleed faster. Meaning that you probably take more damage when getting shot.
Well,
Also,
no,
do
no,
you-
You're talking about smoke, so it's only against smoke. So you go into a smoke cloud, you breathe twice as fast.
Right.
So you inhale more of the smoke.
But they're getting rid of the recoil penalty, which makes sense.
Well, what does that do?
So whenever Finka boosts now, when she's like this, there's a recoil penalty, meaning that you're gaining more recoil when you are boosted.
Oh, okay. And they're getting
Sure
rid of
makes
that.
sense.
Yeah. So
Because your muscles are more stiff, so you wouldn't move.
yeah, you'd have more control over the gun, if anything.
Yeah.
Which is good for Finka, I guess, because Finka's been kind of niche,
Yeah.
on and off.
Like right now, with her way she is, she's not bad. She's much better than what she was before.
I like how they get to Finka before they do Amaru.
Why? What's wrong with Amaru?
That's just kind of.
Well, that's just how it is.
It's just like okay, entry
But the
fragger.
funny thing is, she's old. She's an old operator.
Is she at old?
She's like 60s. She's like 65.
Oh.
I feel like the only redeeming factor Thorn has is that she's Irish.
Who's Thorn?
That's the new
The
operator.
new operator.
Oh.
That's her name. She's Irish. Unlike
That's hot.
the
I mean,
IRS.
that's- I like Irish. I didn't say anything. Now that she's Irish.
You know we
Priorities. These are our priorities.
Uh-oh. Miss Kershaw, I'm
Cut
sorry.
the camera.
Miss Kershaw, I'm sorry.
So, would you anything else?
Yeah.
Flores.
Flores is something, you know.
Flores is fun.
Oh yeah, I've noticed that you've been playing.
Just got him. I love him. I don't want to stop playing. The AR-33 is really easy to control.
Oh yeah.
And its gadget is so fun to use.
So with that being said, what are the odds that if I read now, that's it. What are the odds of you letting me try hard professionally play Oryx?
You would be roaming non-stop.
I gotta get out of here.
So is that going to be the end of the podcast? You want to hear?
I mean, we could. It's
At home, we can play some 6.
Yeah, I gotta take my phone with me anyway.
Yeah.
alright.
The end of the report, where we're probably not going to come back to next Wednesday. But yeah.
Tune
So
in next time.
that's
Parker have another argument with me about Meds chugs.
yep. Thank you for coming to the Foscottweman Report, where
So we decide.
well, can you say your magic words, Fo, that you say at the very end of every podcast?
If you sneeze during this podcast, bless you.
Thank you, because I did sneeze on this podcast.
Thank you for having me on the
Bless
podcast.
you.
Coming out to the stream.
Yeah, and see this later. Thank you. And yeah, that's gonna be our podcast. Sorry that we didn't get to do much spices because we didn't have as much of a reaction as that chat. Maybe I'll go get another one for another podcast.
If they're available.
We could always buy online.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Alright. If you guys want to see more of this content, it'll be up later. If you want to come find more in the future, come follow the channel.
If you're here for Prestige content, be sure to follow at twitch.tv/FlyingFortress666.
Did he say it right?
Well, 666, but anyways, this still means the same thing. But
Same difference.
also, check out the YouTube channel. This will be up as well, same as previous podcasts at Flying Fortress 666 / YouTube.com. So, anyway, thank you all for coming.
All right.
See you next week.
Adios.